Welcome everybody to another episode of Dave's Movie Dailies. I haven't done one of these in a very, very long time. I've been caught up with so much different things. Life just happens, and it just so happens that you're not able to attend to the stuff that you want to do. But here I am. I'm doing it finally. The movie that I want to talk about today is called Den of Thieves Part 2. It's with Den of Thieves Part 2 Pantera. So this movie was released January 10th, 2025. Excuse me if you see me looking down. I'm just looking at my notes. But yes, it was released January 10, 25, was it? Or 16? Yeah, January 10, 25, starring Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr., who is the son of a little rapper by the name of Ice Cube. Ice Cube, yeah, Ice Cube. And obviously he's a big actor too. But this movie was a sequel. It was really good. It was directed by Christian Godguest, who directed the original, obviously. Then let me talk about a little bit about Den of Thieves Part 1, which came out in 2018, and it starred the same cast, including Curtis Jackson, who is 50 Cent, and directed by the same guy, like I said before. So the story's about a Los Angeles County Sheriff's Deputy gang group who, stop a group of thieves. It's like a Los Angeles LAPD, what's that called? A stable, a group of specific cops who specialize in this type of thing, catching people who are notorious for bank robberies and all this other stuff. So they're made up of ex-MARSOC Marines that plan to rob the Federal Reserve in Los Angeles. They leave the movie open-ended, and they reveal at the end that O'Shea Jackson was really the one who was behind it all. So in this movie, it's like a crazy twist because, if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, I'm giving you 5 seconds to go watch this movie. It's a really good movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've been warned. So Gerard Butler and his team, they end up getting this bartender who seems to be in cahoots with just about everything that's going on. When it comes to the notorious, doing things that are a little shady. So they end up literally pretty much indicting him into working as an informant for the police. And he has no choice but to go along with it throughout the whole movie. He's helping him out. He's doing all this stuff. But it turns out that in the end, he was literally, that's where he wanted to be. He wanted to be in the midst of the police so he can keep an eye out, because he was really the one who was masterminding everything that was going on. So at the end of the movie, they leave it open-ended where he scopes out this specific job that he wants to do. Now, that was back in 2018. It's been a little while before, they decided to make a sequel. 18, 19, 20. We went through the pandemic. 21, 22, 23, and 24 came out early 25. So that was literally 6-7 years, for them to make a sequel. But you would have thought that this being a sequel out of the blue, it would lack. No, this was actually really good. It picked up right after. O'Shea Jackson became this big, mastermind, and he loves the thrill of the chase and doing all these different bank jobs and all this other stuff. And the character of Gerard Butler never gave up looking for him. So eventually he runs into him. So Den of Thieves 2, in this film, it was inspired by a 2003 actual event. It was the Antwerp diamond heist, dubbed the heist of the century. It's like the biggest heist. So they based it off of that. It was logged in as the largest robbery in history. Excuse me, I got allergies. Things that were taken was diamonds, gold, silver, and all sorts of jewelry that was valued at $100 million. It took place in Antwerp, Belgium during the February of 2003. No, or 2023. No, 2003, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the date here. The plot for the film follows the Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy, still at it. Pretty much the whole team has given up on him, but Gerard Butler is the only one still obsessed with this specific bank robber who's played by O'Shea Jackson. Not satisfied with the loss of the first film, the True Bandit, which was O'Shea Jackson, he sets out to capture and apprehend O'Shea Jackson Jr. So he follows said suspect thief to Europe in an attempt at finding out it's him. He teams up. So his whole thing was he finds out O'Shea Jackson is still around and everything, but he wants to literally catch him in the act. So he makes him believe that he's given up his ways of the police and all that stuff, that he really wants to, that the police haven't paid, they haven't really paid him enough for all the troubles that he's been in, and he wants to flip sides, and he wants to join O'Shea and make a profit off of what he believes he should be making. So he literally cons him into believing that he's flip sides and he's going to be on his side, just to gain more accessibility. In the first one, O'Shea Jackson gained accessibility into the police department. This time, Gerard Butler gains accessibility into the band of thieves. He's over here seeing how it all works. He goes on this whole mission and all this other stuff. Is ridiculous. My bad. He decides to get something for his troubles. Never. I just said all that. 7 years for as well might have been late. 7 years happened between this movie and the first, but this film was like amazing, and it was also left open for a third. Now, unfortunately, I thought because it didn't make enough money, because nowadays everybody just watches everything online and all that stuff, so they don't go to the movie theaters, which that sucks, because I love movies, and they've lost their feel, and movies are tanking at the box office because nobody wants to go out. Everybody wants to stay home and watch everything at home and everything, and that sucks. But this movie was well worth it, but it still tanked at the box office. So they did say they greenlit for a third one. My whole thing is, are they really going to do it, for the simple fact that didn't make that much money? The budget for this film was $40 million, but only brought $57.3 million. A lot of people might say, hey, they went over. No, that's very minimal. But yeah, out of a scale from 1 to 10, I give it a straight up 8. It was such a good movie. The action, the drama, the twists, everything had me at the edge of my seat. I remember that day I was actually waiting to go see The Lion King on Broadway, and just to see a movie in between, that was a really good choice. But Den of Thieves, I'm pretty sure you can find it on any site right now. I believe it's on, I think it's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure if you look it up online, you'll definitely find out where it's at. But yeah, this has been Dave D. Saint for another Dave's Movie Dailies. Enjoy the rest of your day.